Hello everyone and welcome back to your own channel Crypto Guy. Thank you for everyone who's liking, sharing and subscribing my video. If you haven't watched my last videos, you can go and check like buy Bitcoin via dollar cost average, Bitcoin 7,500 or 14,000, last time to buy Bitcoin in these prices, and bull market confirm next 16,500. And if you go and see the price of Bitcoin right now, which is already like 16,000. So keep an eye on my videos what I have already been uploaded, and in this video I'm going to tell you like, is there a dump is coming, is there a correction is coming, or are we just going up. We're also going to talk about some Ethereum technical analysis and some news as well, and some crypto news too. So let's get into it. Okay, so let's start with crypto fear and greed index, and here you can see the greed index is still extreme greed, is still showing 86 at the moment. Right now is extreme greed. Yesterday it was also 90, and extreme greed was also last week, and it was neutral last month because it was dumping. And since the Bitcoin is pumping, the greed is going up. And I told you earlier in my last videos also, like, we have to be careful when the greed is over 90, it always come back. So keep an eye on that. And let's go and have a quick view on coin market cap as usual. Here you can see there are a mixed reaction in the market. Something is going up, something is going down. There is not so much correction or not so much pumps. It's just going a little bit sideways, and all the coin are also waiting for big move from Bitcoin, that are we going to have a correction or are we going to have a pump. And overall we are just above 0.72. so that's always happen, like when there's a big pump and after that the market goes sideways for a few days, and that's what's happening at a moment. So here we have Bitcoin US dollar 1 day chart, and here as you can see that we all have like 4 weekly moving average. And if you can go and check RSI at the moment, it's like trying to be the cool down period. Whenever we go up over overboard territory and then it will come back down, that's what's happening. Also if you go and see the MACD is also, we have a very long bullish green candles which shows a very bullish Bitcoin as well. So now it's trying to come down, and if we cross over then it means from here it will start showing bearish candles as well. And that was the long-term resistance lines which I have been drawn. And if we still can go and touch this 20 weekly moving average, which is about 14,850, and which is increasing actually 500 US dollar per week. So in my point of view, I think if we have a correction, we may come down and touch this, and on the above we can go above about 16,500. And if we able to break 16,500, the next stop will be 17,200. If we go and see on 4-hour chart, here you can see that we also have a small bearish version on 4-hour chart. RSI is getting normal, we're already in halfway, and we already been walking here on 20 weekly moving average. And I told you guys, whenever this 20 weekly moving average is very crucial. If we go up, I think that would be a good nice re-entry point, and there's gonna be a big pump from there. But if we, because we are going sideways now from like 3 to 4 days, like 3 days we have been sideways, and now we have to watch this critical level 16,000. If we break in 16,000, we may come and first touch 15,600, and then the next will be 15,000, and the last will be about 14,000. So this is the critical level. If we able to break up to right now, if you can see that Bitcoin is just sitting on the top, so maybe we are going to break it. But if we able to break this one, definitely it's gonna be a big pump. Let's go and check on 3-hour chart. Is also the same thing. We are moving, bouncing between supports and resistance. 2-hour chart is also the same thing. We're trying to break 20 weekly moving average. And if we go on 1 hour, we are also like between these. So I think at the short term we just have to wait and see that if we able to break 16,100, and once we able to break this one, definitely we can go for a long leverage trade and make some juicy profit out of it. And after that we have to go on 4-hour chart, and we can see that that if you're able to break it, then it's good. Then we go and move to 1 hour chart, and then we have to keep an eye on this one. Is the bearish target for me at the moment, 14,870, and the bullish target will be about 16,500 and then 17,000. If we go and check some technical indicators here, you can see that it's showing very strong oscillator. Everything is bullish, so Bitcoin is bullish even in short term right now, but just keep an eye on that bearish 20 weekly moving average area. Okay, so now we have Ethereum US dollar 1 day chart, and we can talk about some technical analysis about Ethereum versus US dollar. And right now you can see that the price of Ethereum is 458 and 20 weekly moving average on 1 day chart is 432. So there is a big possibility that Ethereum will may dip until this point, and from there we can have a big rebound. As you can see that RSI is coming down, there can be a possibility that in 1-2 days it can showing a bearish diversion, but right now on 1 day chart Ethereum looks very bullish. If we go on 4 hour, we already have some bearish diversions, red candles here. RSI is going neutral, and we already been dipped down from 20 weekly moving average, and now we are just moving sideways and bouncing between supports and resistance. Here you can see the price of Ethereum came on 451 and now it's goes until 462 and now it's again bumping. So if you want to have a quick trade, I think we can go from here. If we start being a dip, you can easily come and take a profit from here, and if we have a rebound from here, you can go and easily take a profit until here. That can be a small quick trade for Ethereum. But if you go and see some technical indicators, everything is very bullish, everything is in buy. So overall we are in a bullish territory, and we can definitely make a jump. And if we able to break these points, I think the next point will be 520 for you for Ethereum. But in short term, if we go for a dip, then it would be 437, and that could be a good re-entry point for leverage trading. Let's have some crypto news, and the first news I would like to share with you guys that can be a good possibility to make some bugs, that Bitcoin Cash is having a network upgrade. In layman term, that Bitcoin Cash having been forked. So that can be a nice way to trade Bitcoin Cash for a small ton. I'm not a big fan of Bitcoin Cash, but definitely for this kind of news and rumors, you can go in Bitcoin Cash, and as soon as there's a pump, you can cash it out. So that's one thing I would like to share with my family and with my friends and my Bitcoin community. So have a look on Bitcoin Cash for a quick game. It's actually today, so I think still you can buy it and you can sell it when there is a pump. So if we go and talk about the news, that's also the same thing. Bitcoin Cash hard forks could have throughout in paper sport. There are still a lot of uncertainties around the schedule Bitcoin Cash fork even on November 15. But one thing is for sure, the cryptocurrency biggest advocate, executive chairman of Bitcoin.com, is not the fan of schedule upgrade on that which take place every 6 months. So they have their own point of view, but I told you about that developer with too much money. Definitely developers always making money on that exchange and fork fatigue. So some people are in engaged and some people are not in favor. But for our community, the thing is that we have to make some bugs, we have to make some passive income, so you can get in early, buy some Bitcoin and come out. Okay, so the next crypto news is 300 million in Bitcoin flow to Binance from Huobi as China get tougher exchange. As the Chinese government cracks down on several crypto exchanges to traders based in China, many of those customers and their Bitcoin have been making their way to Binance over the past few days. So here you can see that Binance is definitely growing up a lot, and whenever there's something happens in China, there are some restriction or some new laws, so people just want to save their Bitcoin and wealth, and they just transfer it to the Binance, and Binance is growing definitely by every day. PayPal remove waitlist for new crypto service, boost weekly purchase limit to 20,000 US dollar. I mean, that's a bullish news. That's exactly a bullish news. Before that, that was not that so much purchase limit, but now you can see that all eligible PayPal account holder in the US can now buy, hold, and sell cryptocurrency. And the main cryptocurrency, I told you that Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin. The company announced on Thursday the firm also increased the amount of crypto that users can purchase in a week So it's mean like in a 1 month you can almost purchase like 60,000 US dollar or Bitcoin. I mean, that's a big amount, and it's quite bullish in my hands. And there are the sporting cryptocurrency: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin. And now because of this, people can start buying. I think first it was 10,000, then they increased to 15,000, and now they are going to 20,000. So people are buying Bitcoin, and maybe that was one of the reasons that price of the Bitcoin is so stable at 16,000. And I told you guys in my previous video that bull market is confirmed and we are going on the top. And this is one more I would like to share you that Satoshi was enormous for a reason. I personally think she's playing with the fire because bankster will not like this. This is a US senator which is favoring Bitcoin and saying that US money is not good. There is inflation, there is a lot of inflow, and there is no hard cap on US dollar, but Bitcoin have. So that's a very bullish news. People are getting know about Bitcoin, things are moving, and that's one thing I would like to tell you, that you should have an exit plan. What would you do if Bitcoin did this? I think that's the topic for another video. Until that, that's enough for today. I think I have everything covered, everything I want to keep this video short and sweet, and just want to tell you guys how to make some passive income. So keep liking my videos, keep subscribing, sharing, leaving some comments, and until that, take care, keep stacking Bitcoin, and bye bye.